Okay, alright. Folks, let's go ahead and discuss with you where we're at. But first, I'm going to lower. I'm going to lower the sound quite a bit. I don't know if the sound. Can I find the sound here? Audio volume. I think that's fine if I go down to 10 for a minute. Okay, cool. So let's talk a little bit, folks, about what is going on here. Now, I am back in WWE 2K19. Why? Because 2K20 was good. I like 2K20. I like some of the things. I like the title. I like Greg Hamilton. His introductions are a little bit better. And I really, 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 really like the matches, how they happen. They're a little bit clunkier. But they're a little bit more kind of realistic. Now, I will say that I equally like the gameplay in 2K19, revisiting it, right? I'm actually a pretty happy camper. I did test this a little bit, and we got to the Elimination Chamber. We just completed the Elimination Chamber, so I want to do a little bit of an update about where we are in this universe, I suppose. So let's quickly do this right now. So we're going to start right here at the top. Not much has changed. So what we're going to do here is kind of go through this list and tell you who the champions are, what championships might be missing, what ones we still need to get. It's going to take a long time for me to kind of convert everything from 2K20 to 2K19, but we'll get there, don't you worry. Alright, Shawn Michaels, ECW Champion. Nothing much has changed there. The Rock, ECW World Champion. I believe this might be the next title that Wednesday nights NXT has to defend, but we'll find out. Rey Mysterio has just defended his Hardcore Championship and his Classic WCW Championship in a team mode tournament. It was an epic, awesome matchup against Bret the Hitman Hart. Again, I would have filmed it, I would have recorded it, but I needed to check 2K19 to see if it was viable, if it was good enough to hold on to what we wanted to do for team mode, and it was damn good. It was really, really good. Goldberg is still your $1 million team mode champion. He just had a big matchup with his tag team partner, The Undertaker, to take on the NWO. They were not successful in capturing the tag titles at Elimination Chamber. NWO still dominant. You can see that over here with the NXT Championship. Kevin Nash has captured that. Braun Strowman is your never openweight team mode champion. Shelton Benjamin captured the North American Team Mode Championship after defeating Eric Rowan and Darby Allin in a triple threat match. This was a really good match, and again, 2K19 delivered in triple threat fashion. It delivered in a tables match. It's delivering all over the place in places where 2K20 was a little bit lighter. So I feel a little bit more free in the matches that I'm going to be able to make in 2K19, so I'm a little excited about that. Shelton Benjamin is your North American Team Mode Champion, but because it was a triple threat and he beat Darby Allin, I want to see a one-on-one match with them, and at Fastlane, we are going to be seeing Shelton Benjamin versus Darby Allin one-on-one. This is going to be coming at you pretty quickly. We have quite a card all ready to go, and I will go over that card once again here soon. Classic NXT Team Mode Championship, AJ Styles. He defended this title in a Team Mode tournament not too long ago, maybe a week or two ago, but yeah, still your Classic NXT champ. The Bludgeon Brothers, or Eric Rowan and Brody Lee, are still your NXT Tag Team Champions. They're dominant. Okay, so let's see here. We've got the women's titles of NXT. We've got Chyna, who I had to bring in. She won the Royal Rumble for the women. And again, I'm sorry that you guys couldn't see the Royal Rumble or you couldn't see what we were doing. Don't you worry, we will be having a new link out with a new page showing the rankings of some of these individuals. We're going to change up after WrestleMania how we do these rankings. Instead of every four, splitting up the year into fours, I want to split it into halves, and I don't quite know what that is going to look like yet. I haven't really done a whole lot of thinking about it, but I do want a little bit more data from season to season for these superstars. So Chyna is your Royal Rumble winner. She will be going to WrestleMania and choosing a women's title to challenge for, and I'm excited to kind of see where she might go. She hasn't really made that decision yet, and I think by Fastlane, I think she should make that decision. Maybe by the end of Fastlane, we get that answer. Paige is your NXT Women's Team Mode Champion. Not much change there. These two titles we didn't use. This one might be a stand-in for the new United States Team Mode Championship. It's a title I don't have quite in this game yet, and I don't have the new Intercontinental title in there either. We'll be getting those shortly. Oh, Bret the Hitman Hart is your WCW World Heavyweight Team Mode Champion. Did he win? Oh, he did. That's right. I'm sorry. So we need to change this. Rey Mysterio did actually tap out. It was a great match. You guys would have loved this match. It was about 12, 15 minutes or so. And fucking Bret Hart was brutalized, man. He was busted open. And the blood in this game, I forgot how good blood could be. Oh my goodness, it was so good. Andre the Giant defended his World Championship for WCW. So he is still your top champion there. We're going to give this one here to Bret Hart because Bret Hart did indeed beat Rey Mysterio. Bret Hart does actually have a rivalry. Let me grab my book here. He's got a rivalry against Shinsuke Nakamura. So on Wednesday of this upcoming week, hopefully, and if not, it'll be next week. But I mean, by the time you're seeing this, you'll see it. On Wednesday, you'll be seeing Hardcore Championship match. Bret the Hitman Hart versus Shinsuke Nakamura. WCW Classic title not on the line, but the Hardcore title absolutely will be. And Shinsuke versus Bret Hart. I think that's going to be an epic face-off. Okay, tag championships, we don't care about those. Edge is your World Heavyweight Champion. My goodness. Edge winning the World Heavyweight Championship inside the Elimination Chamber just this past Sunday against Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley was involved in that match. Edge, let's see, we had John Cena, Ricky, Go Night Night, Steamboat, Braun Strowman. And who was that last person? Oh, CM Punk. And we had CM Punk in that as well. It was a great Elimination Chamber match. It was really cool. My only regret about that match is that Bobby Lashley had to go in first. And his entrance, he came out 5th instead of 6th. If he's the champ, he should have came out. So we had Bobby Lashley and John Cena to start. They wore each other down. In comes Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's beating people up. I think Cena was the first to go, and then Lashley. Ricky Steamboat put Braun to sleep and got him out of the match. Edge, CM Punk go to sleep, or GTS. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, which was ironic and funny. 1, 2, 3, and we're down to 2. It was Royal Rumble winner CM Punk versus Edge, a greatest of all time Team Mode champion for 2020, as we are nearing SummerSlam once again. And now he has captured the World Heavyweight Team Mode Championship for the Raw brand. Bobby Lashley has lost his title, but once again, in a very, apropos way, I'm looking at maybe a rematch here. I'd love to see Bobby versus Edge at Fastlane for the World Heavyweight Team Mode Championship. See what Bobby Lashley can do. See if Edge really is that damn good. Greatest of all time. Will he be able to hold up against Bobby Lashley? Still, your WWE champion is AJ Styles. We do have this eco-friendly title. I didn't grant this to Mark Henry because I didn't have him in at the time, but I think I have him now. So let me see if I've done the work here. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I have. There he is. Good to go. He is still your eco-friendly champion. He was in a feud with the Big Show about a month ago, and Big Show beat him in a tournament, but win the match, and the title was on the line. Mark Henry was victorious. We still have a couple of these titles to dole out, so don't you worry. I know I might be missing some of them. Some of these might be coming back. I like the look of some of these, so some of them might be coming back. We'll see. Of course, Eddie Guerrero is still your WWE 13 Team Mode champion. Bravo Bowl champion, still Dusty Rhodes. Batista will be defending his Smoking Skull Team Mode championship in our first Team Mode tournament back. I am excited for that. Oh, speaking of CM Punk, by the way, CM Punk did win the Men's Royal Rumble championship opportunity at WrestleMania, so he won the Royal Rumble match. He has a title opportunity of his choice at WrestleMania, and again at the end of Fastlane, we'll see which title he wants to go after. Cruiserweight Team Mode champion. I need to look at some of these, but we do have champions. I don't quite remember who they were. Divas champion is the same. European champion, and again, we'll get back to where we need. I'm about like 70-75% of the way recreating our universe inside 2K19, so we're not all the way there yet. European champion, old school Triple H. We got Daniel Bryan as our dominant white belt Intercontinental Team Mode champion. This is going to be the stand-in belt for the new IC title. Kenny Omega, of course, holding on to that one. Bo Dallas. This was good. This is what sold me on coming to 2K19. It was Bo Dallas versus Kurt Hawkins for the black belt 94 Intercontinental Team Mode Championship. Now, the table match was dope. It was really, really cool. It was tense going back and forth. Bo Dallas had Curtis Axel interfere, and he defended his Intercontinental Team Mode Championship. Curtis Axel kind of screwed Kurt Hawkins. So the next night I had Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder in a tag team match against the B team, or in this game they're called the Miztourage, and Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder won that match, so they do get an opportunity at Fastlane, and I think I have them going up against, if I'm not mistaken, let me just double check, I don't want to be wrong, El Mago Sr. in this game, and Ricky Steamboat, so this is going to be pretty exciting. I feel like that's a really good match, a well-matched matchup, and, you know, Ricky Steamboat's coming off of a loss at the Elimination Chamber. Now he's going to have to defend his tag titles against a T-Mode champion, against a willing person who wants to get that T-Mode championship, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. So Bo Dallas is doing some good stuff here in this universe mode. Alright, so we do have a couple of titles. Again, I need to fill, so just don't pay no mind to that. Alright, we got Charlotte Flair's our Raw Women's T-Mode champion, and here we go. We have our tag team division. NWO still dominant on Raw, and Friday's AEW/WCW is being pretty held down by Ricky Steamboat and El Mago. Again, Ricky Steamboat put Braun Strowman to sleep inside the chamber. So go night night, go night night, looking good. And hey, we're here on 2K19. If you've been a part of my stream, but not for very long, maybe you know this, maybe you don't. The submission moves in 2K19 were very, 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 very good, and that seems to be the case with Bret Hart winning the classic WCW title, the hardcore title off of Rey Mysterio, and here Ricky Steamboat taking out Braun Strowman inside the Elimination Chamber. So it was pretty spectacular. We'll see if those submission moves continue to be dominant. Bray Wyatt / The Fiend is our undisputed T-Mode champion. Again, all iterations of Bray Wyatt are that champion. That's what we're going to try to hold to. Kevin Owens is the United Kingdom T-Mode champion. We do have a United States champion. This actually is Eric. Let's see, is he in this game? I think he goes by a different name. Oh, shit. What was his old name? Alright, there's Hanson. Oh, Rowe, wasn't it? I think it was Rowe. They had so many goddamn name changes. Jesus. Jesus! There it is. Alright, cool. So he actually did interfere in a matchup. Let's see here. What do I have here? Because I'm going to be having a little bit of a matchup between Godfather and Ivar. Now, Papa Shango has morphed back into the Godfather. Hanson and Rowe are, of course, Ivar and Eric. And it's all going to be very, very confusing, but we're going to try to keep our names straight in our head. Godfather's looking for a United States T-Mode Championship opportunity at Fastlane. He's got to get past Ivar or Hanson in this game if he wants to get that opportunity. So we'll see that match coming up soon, probably as soon as this Friday. It is in the books. When it will be happening, who knows? Velveteen Dream and Bobby Lashley, of course, make up the collectors. But I'm really curious about getting MVP and Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander in and getting the Hurt Business going here in our T-Mode universe, you know. But Velveteen Dream's still holding on to that Universal T-Mode title. And of course, Trish Stratus still our women's T-Mode champion. Now, there might be titles that are not involved here, like IWGP or some other titles that I just don't have in. Like the Greatest of All Time title, I haven't had time to recreate yet. But these titles all are where we're at right now. And again, 3.22 is what you're expecting to see next. That's why you can see it over there on the side. Again, these videos are going to be a little bit edited, a little bit shorter, so that they're more palatable for people. The pay-per-views are going to be live streamed on Twitch, and I'll kind of want to make events out of those, and then they'll be put out on YouTube in their entirety as much as I can. No commentary for the shorter things, but commentary absolutely for the pay-per-views. I want to make them a little bit more frequent so that we can progress through the year a little bit faster. So I don't quite know what the schedule will be. Maybe we do 2 weeks of normal programming, right? Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pay-per-view. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pay-per-view, right? That's kind of how I want things to go from here on out, but we'll see how it goes. I just need to get some of the data, right? And with that being said, folks, I hope that this has been a catch-up for you for WWE T-Mode, and I hope you enjoy its return. I've been having a whole hell of a lot of fun with T-Mode, and it is, again, unfortunate that this had to go away because of just life, right? I don't get to control those things. You can only control what you can, and it's one of those things that I just had to jettison from my mind for a while. But I think we're all caught up. If there's any questions about storylines or questions lingering from the old way of what we used to do, please let me know down in the comments. And as always, folks, hashtag release the Eiffel cut. And with that being said, folks, ciao.